Why did you start comedy?
Oh, because the money.
Yeah.
I can't even say that without everybody laughing.
Yes. Guys, we're going on a live tour. We're hitting a bunch of cities. Make sure you get tickets below. I'm very excited.
We're doing meet and greets. We're going to do little after parties. We're going to drink. We're going to get nude. We're going to have a wild time. Make sure to get your tickets now. They're selling fast. Link below.
Welcome on in, everyone, to Out and About. It is Wednesday, October 11th. Halloween is upon us. Nana is moving. The office is moving. Surviving Barstool is filming, and things are going crazy here. I think first order of business is we need to congratulate our sweet, sweet Vinny.
Yes, he finally got the chop.
Yes. So Vinny is now, his body biologically matches what he sees himself in as his head. So congratulations to Vinny, and he also got full time.
Full-time gag-worthy job at Barstool Sports.
I wonder how long until he gets kicked off, or until he asks to be removed. Like I feel like we're the in for people. Like they come to us.
What else do you do here?
Barstool Radio, KFC Radio.
No listens to any of that.
I will say.
Wait, KFC Radio, is that different than KFC's podcast?
That is KFC's podcast.
Yeah. They have like 10 million producers.
Now, what I was going to say,
Wait, KFC, the podcast is called
KFC Radio.
That's John and
Kevin's like show, their actual podcast.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
KFC Radio.
Yes, ma'am. Do you put a beat on?
I'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
To compliment the Man Mafia, the most love I've gotten on anything I've worked on has been from the Man Mafia. I've gotten a lot of love.
They're
so
just
thank you, Man
horny. They
Mafia.
want you to pound their pussies.
That's part of it.
Don't fall for
That's
their
part
shit.
of it, I'm
They tried
sure.
They tried it with me in the early days too.
That's part of it.
They're
I know,
cock hungry.
but they're still nice.
What do they say?
It's usually the comments
They're
are usually
cock hungry.
What that dick do?
well, it's usually either debating if I'm hot or not, or comparing me to Marty.
Are you?
And it's got more positive as time has gone on.
Well, I bet it has.
Pause.
We've got more positive as well, dude. We're at the point of no return.
Yeah.
Are you single?
No,
Okay.
committed relationship. I live with my girlfriend. So sorry.
Living in sin.
Living in sin because it was the era. How are you feeling?
Not great.
Talk to me.
Okay, Man Mafia, we need to unite. Everything
Yes.
in life is going to shit.
Talk about it.
I went to the doctor's yesterday.
This is actually
I don't have much time
concerning,
left.
all jokes aside.
I don't have much time left.
What they diagnose you with?
Well, I also like Celine Dion. I also have stiff person's disease.
You have stiff persons?
No,
That's why
I
the crick
have-
in the neck.
Okay, so everyone's done my triglycerides have been sky high for many moons,
Yes.
and it's hereditary. 'Cause my late mother had it.
It's called hereditary.
My sisters have it.
What is
It's
a
a
fucking
thing.
triglyceride?
It's something like with your cholesterol that affects like your pancreas.
And that's because you're choking down hoagies and
No.
it's a diet issue?
No, it's when you write down like phonetically, it's about like not exercising and drinking too much, but that's not me.
Couldn't be. Couldn't be. Nana.
It couldn't be me. So that's what like normally it says it is, but it also can be like tied in with other things. I don't know, but my triglycerides are sky high. I haven't been taking my triglyceride medicine as I should.
Why? You're on a medication strike.
No, it's like in the cabinet, and it's like I keep forgetting to take it. Because I always remember my crazy pill, my
Your lithium.
No, my crazy pill that I take every day. So I was forgetting to take it. Anyway, my blood thing came back with the triglycerides sky high. Everything else, my sugars are great. Like I don't have diabetes.
Well, I would hope so. Now you're cooking with gas with that goddamn Ozempic. That helps your sugars, right?
I guess so. But I haven't had Ozempic in a couple weeks because it's been out of stock. So I'm trying a new pharmacy now.
You're doctor shopping.
No, I have my same doctor. I have my doctor. We just got off a Zoom call earlier. We Zoom each other.
Would you physically feel well?
Oh yeah, I feel fine.
You
It's
seem
just
calm. You seem zen. I think that's the weed, and I do think it's good that you're getting off of the booze. I've cut down on the booze significantly.
Oh yeah,
as well.
I'm a weed queen. Go to weedqueen.com for more information about me. So I'm a little nervous about that. So now he wants to go see a cardiologist so they can kind of better see the treatment options for me because they have like more better treatment options for the triglycerides and things. So I have to go to a cardiologist now. So Nana's getting old.
I do want to say, in all seriousness, you mentioned pancreatitis.
Your friend died of that.
That is nothing to play with. If you have pancreatitis and you drink, you die.
I don't have pancreatitis, but I could get it very quickly because I have high triglyceride levels, and that's what causes pancreatitis.
Well, here's to hoping, right, Vinny? Here's to hoping.
So that's going on there.
Ew. Oh, God.
What would you want to share with the group?
Share.
No, I don't have anything to share. Well, I'm glad that that's going well. It's spooky season. I mean, Halloween is coming up. Our show, for the love of God, I don't know what the ticket numbers are at in New Jersey. But
How do we check? Can we check right now?
October 16th. Let me email the man back, and usually they get back to me within 3.5 months.
I did send a cease and desist to my Mafia members as well as the Crusaders, the Crudite Crusaders, and let them know that I was disappointed in everyone.
Why?
Because no one sold out our shows.
Yeah, we really got to get going here. Let's see. Hi, guys. How are we looking on numbers? Also, the guy who runs this club was a little sketchy.
You said that.
He's got a reputation. Whatever. There's no overhead. We go there. We have a great time. We want a repeat of Boston where people are drinking and going crazy. And
I can't drink, but I'll be on the weed.
Yeah, we'll be on the weed.
I got a very exciting news.
Positive?
PosQueens.com. It is called, let me pull it up here now. I got us a deal. I got us a My Mafia deal. We have a special going on in Jersey.
For what?
For my friends.
The weed
stuff. But I found, hold on, let me go.
You talked about this on the last show. It's if you go to the
I did, but I
shop,
didn't get the actual.
the goddamn details.
Yeah, it's called, the company's called.
Hamas.
No. I don't
That's
think
some
so.
fucking whacked out shit that's going on over there.
Yeah, should we be talking about that?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a thing we want to go into. If there's a weed store next to the venue,
I'm getting it. Hold on
and
one
if you
second.
go to the venue,
No. I'm gonna get the right things because I messed it up last time.
you're looking at nail TikTok.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to find where messages are.
Where messages are?
There we go.
Talk about it. This is for our show in Jersey. Be there or be square. Please, for the love of God. I should also get an update on the Philly ticket prices. It's really funny because we talked a little bit about while Joey's finding that. I'll just chat with you guys one-on-one about Surviving Barstool, which is happening right now.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. There have been some. Go ahead. No, you tell, and then we'll get back to Surviving Barstool.
Okay, so it's called Earth and Ivy.
Ooh.
Is the name of the store. And they wrote to me. They said, "Hey Joey, my name is Sam, and I handle the marketing and socials for Earth and Ivy. I'm a listener of Out and About, and also it's happening. And as soon as I heard you and Pat were coming to New Brunswick, I was like, let's fucking go. I would love to offer everyone who attends your show an exclusive discount of 25% off their entire purchase when they show their tickets at checkout. We're open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. so audience members can either come before or after the show. Let me know if that works. I can't wait for the show. So listen, ladies and gents, if you want to get high with me, because I won't be participating in alcohol that night.
On your own supply.
High on your own supply. I'll be accepting gifts by Earth and Ivy.
And gas.
I'm going to be going beforehand and getting my own supply, and I'll be dosing myself with edibles throughout the evening. However, if you want to go there and get your own, you get 25% off. This place has everything. They have gummies. They have the flowers.
They have new room massages.
They have new room massages. They have everything. So stop there before or after the show and get 25% off showing your ticket. So if that's not an incentive to come, sorry.
That's all right. I yawned and I made yawn. If that's not incentive to come, then we really don't know what is. But we're going to have a good time. Now, we're going to switch gears just a second. The office this week is buzzing and packed because
it's so annoying.
It's Surviving Barstool. It's Dave, it's Dan, it's Kevin, it's John, it's Jay. It's all these people are living in the office. So I'm like, people are here. It's very different than what it usually is, where it's a little bit more calmed down. Now Nana hasn't let it change her schedule. No. Nana has been sticking to where she's at. She's been coming in when she pleases. But I will say this: it is pure pandemonium. I mean, what do you think about everything that's going on?
I think I'm a little annoyed that everyone is paying attention to all the people on the show and not me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Normally all the cameras are following me around because I say funny things and asking what I'm up to. I mean, I still get people coming up to me Liam still comes up to me.
Liam does? Oh, we love Liam.
Yeah, but
it's heavy.
But it's and everyone else has these necklaces on, these tracheal covers, and I don't get one.
One of the challenges was you get a trach shave.
That's what I thought.
It's who got the most beautiful facial feminization surgery, and they're allowed to stay at the competition. Are you looking at my nose again?
No, I'm speaking of tracheal shave. Trish, I want to talk to you about my good friend Caitlyn Marie.
What is it about Caitlyn that you love so much? Don't say her hair.
No, I just love that she was such, at the time everyone's
when she got
so obsessed with the Kardashians and all this stuff, it was almost a fuck you to them in a way. I thought that was funny.
You like a lady who bucks the trend.
Yeah, I just loved watching Bruce from afar, just like, sitting back and just like studying all this stuff, and
Studying how to be a lady.
Yeah, masterminding in her back, like watching all the glam happen, all the fittings and all the things. And Caitlyn was just like sitting there, like, and the wheels were turning, and like was like, ooh, all these things, like her and her master plan. And then she just went balls to the wall, and this became her ultimate form. And I thought it was the fiercest thing I've ever seen in my life.
The fucking reveal. Where it's like, oh, she's gonna like slowly reveal. She came in full blown woman, everything. She looked phenomenal.
On Vanity Fair.
On Vanity Fair.
Yeah.
Chloe.
Krish. Well, Krish and I don't really speak anymore.
Well,
That was pretty good.
Robert was OJ's lawyer.
Kimberly knew she wanted to be famous from a very young age, and she was able to emulate that for herself.
As you know, she was good friends with
Yeah, it's sad.
Paris
It's
Hilton.
sad. It's sad. Yeah, Chris and I don't really speak. My manager, Sophia Hutchins, she's in contact with Chris, but yeah, very sad, very sad.
Well, I'll never be in another relationship. Never, ever again.
You won't?
Me personally as well.
You know what I found out though about her that I never realized? That the Caitlyn, she did it as a C, as like a fuck you to the family. I never realized that.
Did she?
Like, they're all like Kim, Chloe, and they're all with K's. She
Oh,
did
yeah, of
Caitlyn,
course.
but did a C as like, I'm not going to do. I never knew that. I found that out recently.
That's the ultimate. The ultimate stab.
How did you
in the
choose
back.
your drag name?
What would Vinny's drag name?
It came to me in a dream.
I have a dream. What would Vinny's drag name be?
Anita Body Wax.
Yes.
True. That's true.
Anita Body Wax.
Did you tell your girlfriend about us?
Yes, she's very jealous.
I was gonna say.
Of you hitting on me mostly. Yes,
Oh.
Pat's not as aggressive.
Well,
so
she
she's more jealous.
she knows that she can't. She knows she can't compete.
She knows she better not come for him. Do not. What's her name?
Brenna.
Do not come for her.
I had a-
She will eat you alive, Brenna.
I had a roommate named Brenna once.
Did you? Mm-hmm. Now, where was this?
What?
Where was this?
1297 Lexington Avenue.
A roommate named Brenna.
What happened to her?
She had a baby and she got married, and she's
It ended in a fiery fight.
no, she's a lovely gal.
What would you? I just don't want Brenna to come for you, because I don't think she's ready to be read to filth, Mama.
I don't think she would.
Well, we have a very special Indian guest. Actually,
How do you know she's really Indian? What if she's faking?
I'm willing to bet that she's that she. It's
Are
in
you
her
gonna
bio.
tell? Are you gonna tell her about
Your
your
doctor?
Desi past?
Yes, I'm going to tell her about everything. We have our first ever Indian guest coming on the show. Joey and I have been preparing for weeks for this. You've been mastering a curry recipe. You've been,
My my aloo.
talk to him, Joe.
What's the dish I make? Aloo.
A chicken.
It's
You've been
like
a chicken tikka
potatoes.
masala.
No, that's so basic.
Joey's been working on his garlic naan. And he has been, we're also working on his mathematics. So we've really been reading up here. This lady who's coming on is Zarna Garg. She is a comedian. She's a screenwriter. She's an actor. She's also a lawyer. And I think she's one of
I need a lawyer.
the funniest people on the internet. You can follow her at Zarna Garg. She has a new show coming out that's out now. There's 2 episodes out. It's called The Zarna Garg Show, where she talks with her family. She's got kids. She's married. She talks about, she gave her kids the sex talk on the camera. We're going to ask her about that. She talked about what it's like to be a Indian parent versus an American parent, what her experience has been immigrating from India to America. And she's absolutely fucking hilarious. I'm a little nervous because I don't know how crazy we can go with her, but I think we're going to do what we always do. We're going to go balls to the wall, and Zarna is going to get the full Nana and Trish, the full out and about experience. So without further ado...
Do you think she's going to bring a mango lassie with her?
Well, wait, why did you just speak in an Irish accent? She's going to bring a mango lassie with her. Without further ado, here is...
Arna Garci.
Zarna Garg.
So have you ever been on the hunt for a new doctor and you literally ask everybody you know, who's your doctor, who do you go to? A doctor who actually gets you, listens to you, and makes you feel super comfortable. And finally, after weeks of searching, you find the one. But then you call the doctor and get the appointments to find the appointments available, but the receptionist tells you they don't take your insurance, and now you're back to square one.
Well, Joey, I got good news for you. I want you to wipe away your tears. I want you to put away the ice cream, and I want you to head on over to ZocDoc to find and book the doctor who's right for you and the doctor who takes your insurance. ZocDoc is a free app where you can find amazing doctors and book appointments online. We're talking about booking appointments with thousands of top-rated patient reviews, doctors, and specialists. You can filter specifically for ones who take your insurance, are located near you, and treat almost any condition you're searching for.
That's right. Once you find the doctor you want, you can book immediately with just a few taps. No more waiting awkwardly on hold for the receptionist. If I had needed this app, this is what I use, and that's how I found my cardiologist. Go to ZocDoc.com/outandabout and download ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a doctor, top-rated doctor. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com, ZocDoc.com/outandabout, ZocDoc.com/outandabout.
Well, we're here with the lovely and vivacious Zarna Garg.
Yes.
Well, only you guys think that. My mother-in-law, 25 years later, not there yet.
No?
Not lovely, not vivacious, wears eyeglasses. Every flaw that her family hasn't had, I introduced to them.
Well, I think you're all of those things. And I think you're very funny. And I think you have we talked a little about it before. You are a lawyer
I try to forget that, yes.
turned comedian. Now, you've studied law for many years.
Yes. Well, I've been on the bad side of the law for many years. I've been running from the law.
Okay, I know the feeling.
So I have to study for my well-being and for my protection. For my
Okay.
protection. Well, that's amazing. Where'd you go to law school? Here or in India?
Here, in Cleveland, Ohio, Case Western
Cleveland.
Reserve.
God damn.
Case Western Reserve. Yeah, I was in Northeast Ohio for many years.
Oh my God.
How did you end up there?
My sister, I mean, this is every immigrant story.
Yeah.
When you first come to America, you go to the one person that you know.
Yeah.
Because like you don't know where to go, or you go to Edison, which is like the
Edison, New Jersey. I used to work in Edison.
No, that's the hub. Like if the default setting is I have no relatives, you land in Edison at the train station, you're gonna find somebody you knew.
I grew up
Yes.
close to there, so I know exactly.
Edison, New Jersey.
I worked in Edison, New Jersey, cutting hair, and I had 100% Indian clientele.
It's all
Yeah.
Indians in Edison?
Yes.
Well,
Indians.
there's probably other people, but there's so many of us.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who else
You
is.
wash them out.
There's no chance anybody else.
It's like
can
a small. It's like a little New Delhi. They call it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, I mean, the best Indian grocery store. So it's really true. Like, if the new immigrants who come, it's like, where are you going to go in America? Like, you got a visa, which, first of all, like, that's hard, right? You know,
Yeah.
like, if we had a border sharing with India, with America, it would be a whole different story. We would by now have a high-speed train going underground and just bringing like millions of us, but we don't.
Yeah.
So we have to get the visa and we have to fly and the whole
Well,
thing.
Caitlyn Jenner's trying to put a stop to that. Did you
Yeah.
see that?
Well, I
She
mean,
went on the record earlier saying that she's, our borders are open. If we don't get Trump back in
she's
office,
gonna
Yeah.
do something because she's not part of the Kardashians now. So
Yeah.
like, I mean,
Yes.
I think like everything, she's gonna have an opinion on the Israel war. She's got. I get it. As somebody, I empathize. I don't judge it because as somebody who's trying to build a digital business,
Yeah.
you're like every day you're like, what am I gonna say today?
yeah, she needs to stay relevant.
We all need to stay relevant. Why did you start comedy?
Oh, because the money.
Yeah.
I can't even say that without everybody laughing.
Yes.
No, it's my all-American kids. Also, I failed at everything else.
You
There's
did.
also that. I was the world's worst lawyer. All my clients are in jail, so don't come to me. Don't come to me for legal advice.
Yeah.
Like I have to just own it at this point. You know what I mean?
What's the worst thing? What's the biggest fuck up you had while you were a lawyer?
Oh my God, I don't even know if I can officially say this, but like I miss deadlines all the time. Like you learn.
It's someone's life hanging on the line.
Did OJ contact you first?
Zarna's whipping up a naan.
My client would be like, I just got arrested or search warrant, and like we were supposed to. I was like, we were.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kind of
come to
Diwali
think
was
of it,
happening.
hold on now.
There was an Indian New Year happening. I lost track.
Yeah. You were celebrating. Oh my God. No, you were on the OJ trial originally, and then
Well, that one actually ended fine, even though I
Yeah.
wasn't a part of it. For him, ended fine for him. I didn't agree with it, but like his people did pull it off.
yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Wait, were you actually on the OJ trial?
No.
Oh, I was like,
Robert
wait.
Kardashian.
I was like, wait, what the heck?
No. Though I'm sure every lawyer would have wanted to be. They like pulled off the heist of the century back then. I
Yeah.
mean, you remember, I was actually in law school when the OJ trial was airing, and everybody thought they got him.
yeah.
The juice was loose.
And-
Juice is loose. That's what they said in high school when they finally got acquitted. Where people were running around the street screaming "the juice is loose" with signs.
What's the biggest difference between living in America and living in India, like culturally? What was like the biggest shock for you?
Here people really do, like, they ask, and now that I'm a mother, I feel it more. It's all about your opinion and please share your opinion. Everybody share your opinion. Not in India.
Yeah.
In India, shut up.
Yeah.
You know,
I
the
wish they
prime
had that
minister
here.
has one opinion. Everybody, like in the world of comedy, I'll tell you, people here in America cannot fathom how unique it is that a comedian can get on stage, trash their president, trash their ministers, and all these people in power, and it's totally fine. Even the gods and goddesses. Like, I have one joke in my comedy special now airing on Amazon Prime, 1 in a billion. Everybody watch it and rate and review it. But sorry, I had to do that.
Do it,
You know?
please.
Yes, please.
So that's airing, right? It had one passing mention of the fact that I'm Hindu, and a joke that is by American standards probably a level 2 in
Right.
spiciness. Okay, it's nothing happening in there.
A level 2 in
A
spiciness.
level 2,
You're
right?
scheduled to be beheaded next week.
Yeah, I know. And they're like, exactly. I wish this was a joke.
Yeah.
They're like,
Schedule.
I was invited to the beheading.
So we actually have the guillotine. here
Amazon
tonight.
Prime is they're gonna stream it.
and that is exactly where that went. And the amount of hate I get online, and
They're jealous because you're able to live. You're able to live
truth.
authentically here and unapologetically, and be celebrated for it here. Where everyone's so scared to say what they feel.
well, I do, yes. And for that, I give full credit. I'm going to take this moment because this is an all-American show. Give full credit to American women. Because
Ooh.
it's American
Man
women
Mafia.
who taught women in the world that we actually might have some rights. And no, because we didn't know that. But then the American women fight for everything here, and then we hear about it back home, and we're like, oh, so you don't, like, marital rape is a thing? Like, what?
You don't know?
No.
I thought that was part of the deal.
I bet you that there are women, the vast majority today don't know they have a right to say no, even today.
In India.
In India. Because they assume that's why the guy married you.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yes.
Did you
So,
meet your husband in India?
I met my husband at JFK Airport in New York City.
JFK Airport?
Yes, we met online and I trapped him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we have Joey and I have
Interesting.
similar stories.
Yes.
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 You the first time you landed in America that you met him here?
No, I was moving here from Cleveland.
Oh, from Cleveland.
I had
Okay.
just finished law school and I was moving to New York for my first law job.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
how'd you meet him in JFK? You just like bumped into
No,
him?
I know. We
Online.
had met online, and I, as with everything I do in my life, am very driven by what exactly is the goal. So I had
Yeah.
put myself up online in 1997, which is like pre everything we know today.
What
Pre-
website was it? Match.com?
It was none
Plenty
of
of
that
fish.
existed. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like AOL was brand new.
AOL,
If you
yeah,
even
yeah.
know AOL.
97, yeah.
It
I
was-
graduated high school in 97.
Right. So I was graduating law school, a little bit older, but I put myself on this website, very primitive HTML. Like, you remember HTML when
Yes.
it's like,
Yeah.
like, it's not even loading, and if there's
Yeah.
a photo, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over. Somebody's trying to send you a photo, nothing's gonna happen.
Did you meet him on
It's not gonna
AOL?
get- A version of it.
Yeah, yeah.
There was an Indian version of it.
What was it called?
And it was like, it doesn't exist anymore. The whole
What
thing
was
was
it
like
called?
matrimonial marriage situation for Indians.
Okay.
Matrimonialmarriagesituation.com.
Yes. So I put my ad out there because I was like, how am I going to meet anybody in Cleveland, Ohio? Not happening.
Right.
Indian, you know.
Yeah.
So I put an ad out thinking.
Your friend had a digital camera,
this
and he was like, "Can you take a picture of
There was no
me?"
digital camera. There was no photo
Oh, there
upload.
was-
There was
it was
none of
fil-
that.
it was
There's no
Kodak.
photo. You just
It
had to
was like-
describe yourself.
Yeah, you just, and of course, like.
How'd you describe yourself?
Let's
What'd you
just say,
say?
very
Yes.
generously.
What'd you say?
Very generous.
Sexy but voluptuous.
Actually,
5'10".
Indian queen.
Actually,
Yeah.
I was the opposite, to be honest, and I'm very proud of that fact because I was like, you know what? What's the point in lying? If I'm gonna meet this guy, he's gonna find out anyway. So
Just kidding.
I-
I'm going to meet this guy. He's going to find out.
yeah, I mean, and that I should live with that now because I don't live that way now. Because
Yeah.
now in the new world where I'm on TikTok and Insta and using filters and stuff, when I have to meet some, like here, I was like, oh, God, can't we do this through Zoom with the filter?
Yeah.
You know, because
I wish
it's
the
like-
gays would say that and say, instead of saying 8.5 uncut, and then you get there and Vinny shows up and it's
Yeah, and that's not what you
it's
think.
not what I expected.
Yeah, there's no filter that can add that much length then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you described yourself honestly.
I did,
and you met
but
this guy.
but I was very like not nice about what I wanted because
What
you
did
know
you
in
want?
the ads you're like, this is me and this is what I'm looking for, right?
Indian people are direct.
And I come
Yes.
from a world of arranged marriages. 3 of my siblings were arranged, so I've seen that life up front.
And they're still with the-
arranged marriage is very brutal. Like it's
Yeah.
not just parents, but how do the parents set you up? It's like horse trading. You can't have that. You can have that.
Right.
I'm missing this, so we need to la la la. So my ad was very much like you gotta be smart because I
Yeah.
don't like dumb people, and you gotta like bring your tax returns because I need to know you have a job.
Right.
You know, and this pre-COVID. Like 20 years pre-COVID, I was like, I need to see that your health care and you're all clean because I don't want to be like mixing up with all kinds of diseases and stuff. So I asked for that was my ad.
Did you?
Can you believe? Now
Can
I'm
I
like,
ask a
don't know
personal
why I did
question?
that. Yeah. Go
How
for it.
long before you smashed?
Do you know what smashed means?
The day. Yeah, of course I know. I'm
Oh,
very
okay.
modern American.
Okay, good. I'm making
I
sure.
have 3 children in America.
Well, your first episode where you gave your kids the sex talk, I was roaring.
Did you watch that? Was
Yes.
that crazy? My kids, what is... Ugh. You know what I mean? They go to school in New York. They're New York City public school kids. They hear all kinds of things. And then they do things. And then they out me. They're like, you didn't do this. You didn't... You know, it's full of criticism. This is also only in America. I don't
Yeah.
like it. But that day my husband and I met.
You did?
Yes, because it was just,
The
whatever.
fireworks were there.
Yeah.
You're like a gay man.
Yeah.
Did you do it in
the same
JFK
thing.
or you went somewhere else?
No, I had...
Do it in JFK.
I had an illegal sublet, so it was,
Oh,
it was
good.
like there was like a lot of,
Oh my
it
God.
wasn't very nice, but it was like a place to be. Let's just say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old are your kids?
So I have a 20-year-old, a 17-year-old, and an 11-year-old.
The 20-year-old's
wow.
in school,
College.
and they're all straight.
Yeah, as far as I know right now. It would help if one of them wasn't, to
What
be
are they?
honest.
What are they?
That's a storyline I need.
What are they? That would be so good for
I
you.
was like, just mix this up. And
What-
they're-
What do they think of like your job? Are they like, why the fuck did you quit law
so
school?
they pushed me into comedy.
Yes.
No, I had quit law school a long time
Yeah,
ago.
yeah,
I
yeah.
was a stay-at-home mom for 16 years. And I was struggling with I really wanted to work and get back to work. And they were like, Mom, you should just do comedy. Our friends love hanging out with you. And I was like, comedy is not a job. You know.
Yeah.
And they're like, it is. I said, no, because that's also, this new generation doesn't understand that a job means a paycheck. It means
Yes.
you should get up and go some.
Yes.
Like, it's a job is all this vague things to them. And then they're like, Mom, you can actually make money doing comedy. And I was like, no, you can't. This is so stupid, these kids. You know?
And they got you online?
But just to know, I was a stand-up comedian before my online presence. The whole online thing was a response to COVID years.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was fully working as a club comedian by the time I got online.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. But my son did get me on TikTok.
Yeah.
My 15-year-old. Back then he was 15, yeah.
Such a huge thing, TikTok. I'm still trying to get big on there.
Yeah.
You
it's-
doing
it's-
it?
No.
You're getting. And I think it's just consistency. It sucks doing it like posting
It's
all
to
the
be
time.
consistent all the time. Do you do your own socials?
So I've hired and fired a lot of people. It's
Yeah.
just never worked out.
Yeah.
They don't get your voice. And then they start
Yeah.
posting random, like, I mean, if you follow me, you know I'm not that cutesy. Like, I
Yeah.
hired people, and then before I knew it, there was like kittens and a blanket and like
Yeah.
mom stuff. I'm like, what's this?
Yeah.
What the ish is this? So, because they, after 2 days of trying, then they just like whatever, like autopilot the whole thing and it becomes garbage.
Yeah.
So I do it myself.
That's good.
I have carpal tunnel in both hands because
Yes.
TikTok.
You do?
Yeah, of course.
Fully carpal.
Fully, like it's like
such a type.
I'm in.
Oh my
I've
God.
got the thing and the whole thing because you can't all day. And the
Yes.
only way for those of the people who are watching and listening, the one way that you grow your account is to really actually engage each person.
Yeah.
There's no shortcut. I wish there was, and I'm sure the famous people know. But I, as a regular normal person building it, every person who comes to our page, every comment, every this, every that, and that's a lot of work. You're like responding and keeping
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
and the whole thing. So yeah.
How's the mom community? Do you have a lot of fans of moms in this? Like, kind of, they love your content, they love how relatable you are, and how just real you are.
Yeah,
Do you
or
find
like
that's
Indian
mostly-
moms too. Are they
Yeah.
like finally someone's fucking speaking out?
I know, yes. And I've been so blessed. Like, I was a little nervous. I was like, I don't know my people, because we don't typically like do even if you think of the big Indian male comics, like all the big names that we
Do
know.
they hate that you're in it?
Well, I don't think they hate it.
Yeah.
Or at least we're never gonna openly say that,
Right.
because we're in America. You don't do that.
Right.
In India, they would have been like, "What's she doing here?" Not here. But I do think that they also don't venture in the mother-in-law category. Like, they don't
Yes.
pick on. It's like the things they joke about is very sanitized. Like, my mom didn't get me a birthday gift. My mother-in-law fucked me over. It's not gonna happen with them.
Yeah.
So for everybody involved, including the established names, this is like a whole new, like, I can't believe she's saying this. But why not? I mean,
Oh, totally.
in-law comedy, family humor
It's the
is so
funniest,
old.
yeah.
It's not a
Yeah.
big deal. Everybody understands it. It's a dynamic that everybody gets. So,
Yeah.
but my fan base is amazing.
Yeah.
Not only do the moms come out, they bring their friends, they bring their neighbors, they bring the people they work. There are people who are like, we brought our doctors.
Yeah,
This is the first. Okay.
We brought our. Do you want your kids to be doctors?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Never. Nothing to do with arts and entertainment. Please, no.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Is
Doctor-
your husband a doctor?
No, he's in finance. I
Okay.
married down a little bit.
Okay. It's gonna happen.
Like, you can't get everything.
Do the women that come up to you, that identify with you and that have so much in common with you, do they come up to you almost like they've known you for years and like you're your best friends for years and
Yeah.
just like I act like that you've been friends for years?
The thing is that in a way I'm famous and in a way I'm not. Like, I'm not Priyanka Chopra, like, on a
Yeah.
big screen. So it's not that kind of fame.
Yeah.
But because I show up on people's social media every day, they feel like they know me.
Yeah.
So what happens is when they see me, like, unexpectedly at the grocery store or wherever, they're like, and then they're so happy. The best part of what I do is that everybody smiles when they see me, because
Yeah.
they associate me with their favorite video or joke or whatever it is
Yeah.
that they remember about me. But then they forget that we actually are not real life friends. So, so at the clubs, at the end of the show, sometimes, we do meet and greet, or I'll putter around and say hi to people. And like, I've actually had elderly women pull me and yank me off the scene. Come home now for dinner.
Yeah.
Come home. And the security at the club is like afraid to handle these elderly women.
Yeah.
So they're like, we don't know how to stop this.
You
but
just gotta
Oh, no.
throw them around.
yeah, I'm like, just go for it, guys. Just
Yeah.
go for it. And they're like,
Tackle her.
No.
Tackle, tase,
And they're like,
pepper
we're
spray.
talking elderly, frail women, because all day they're watching my videos and they're passing them around with their friends.
Yeah.
So it's like a thin line, and I think that's a social media thing, because
Yeah.
you see, we get mixed up in family photos, home videos, so people forget
Yeah.
that. You're not seeing me on a big screen at AMC, so it's a different relationship that we have with our fans.
Yeah.
Out and About is sponsored by BetterHelp. Do you ever feel like your brain is getting in its own way? Like, you know what you should do, what's good for you, but you just can't figure out how to do it? Therapy helps you figure out what's holding you back so you can work for yourself instead of working against yourself.
That's right. If you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's completely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. All you do is fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time with no additional charge.
Joey, you've used BetterHelp forever. It's actually something that we have.
3 years now.
You've used it for 3 years?
Yeah.
So if you guys at home are thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. All you have to do is fill out a brief questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge.
That's right. Make your brain your friend with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/outandabout today and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, BetterHelp.com/outandabout for 10% off your first month. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Do you like to cook?
No, hate it.
You do?
Oh my God.
Joey's the
I'm
biggest
good
cook.
at
You want
it.
to learn how to make Indian dishes from you.
I'm good at it, but I'm telling you, it is so much work to
I know.
do something well. So expensive. My daughter's a cook. She's 20 years
Yeah.
old. She's in California. So she's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, it's a whole another thing. You know what I mean? She's vegan. She's this. She's that. Like the whole thing. California has taken over completely. But like every muffin she makes is $90.
Yeah. especially
You
at
know what I
Erewhon.
mean? Like, do you understand? Like, I don't
Yeah.
care that this was shade grown.
Yeah.
Shade grown.
Yes. I really like now you bought
That's
this
farm
whole
raised.
bag of thing and it's sitting here because
Yeah.
you use one spoon.
Well, because they go to that Erewhon, that grocery store out in LA, and
What's it
everything's
called?
like Erewhon. It's like this fancy grocery store with all organic, like fancy ass
like
shit.
Ground Swamp.
And a bag of flour is like it's worse than that. Like a bag of flour is like $48.
You're kidding me.
No.
No.
An
I wish.
A bottle of water is $38.
What?
Yes, everything's so expensive.
I want to go to India and eat like traditional Indian food. We want to go to India,
you
but
could go
I
to
don't
Edison and do it.
I go to Edison. I don't know if we should.
Much easier.
Yeah.
Would we be okay going there?
Yes.
Joey and I? Like, where should we visit in India?
The India's the funnest place to visit.
Yeah, it
and
sounds
people
fun.
would love you guys because you're white.
Yeah.
But no, it's a very racist country. It is.
It is?
Yes.
Against
And
what?
again,
Against
I'm
what?
like
Against
gonna
other
get killed.
against other Indians.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's all kinds of the skin color. Then you're not women. Like if you were
Yeah.
women, I would be like, be careful.
Yeah.
But like nice looking tall white guys, welcome.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
come, please. And you would have fun. You would be, I think, very surprised by how much English people speak because
Yeah.
it's the largest English speaking nation on earth that people don't even realize.
Can you be
Yeah.
gay there?
Yeah. If you're not openly gay, no one's gonna bother you. Even
Yeah.
if you are openly gay, no one's gonna bother you because you're not Hindu.
Yeah.
It's like kind of mixed in with
About
the
the religion,
religion.
yeah.
Like they don't care that you guys are gay.
Yeah.
But like two Indian guys, I do think it's very hard for them.
Right.
You know.
God help you if you're Indian over there and gay.
Yeah.
I think we should go. I think we should do a live show there.
Yeah.
Bombay.
I think it'll be
Yeah.
fun. You're from Bombay.
I'm from Bombay. Yeah. Bombay is the most modern. I mean,
Yeah.
super. You're gonna feel like you're in the very fancy part of
Yeah.
New York because
Yeah,
the
yeah.
nice parts of Bombay are so nice you can't even believe how nice it is.
I know Bombay Sapphire Gin. Very
you do.
well.
Yeah.
Is that where it's from?
Maybe.
I have no idea.
either.
But-
Didn't you write a screenplay or
Yes.
something?
Yes.
Well, and you were nominated for something.
And I won.
You won.
won.
I won
Excuse
the
me.
Austin Film Festival Top Feature Award in 2019. But that doesn't mean anything, just so people know. Like, I won, and it was like a big brouhaha. It was like beat out 11,000 scripts and blah, blah. But none of that means anything. Because if you don't know anybody in the industry and they don't know you, they don't know what to do with you. In fact, that win was the catalyst when I came home and I told my kids, I said, I think I won the biggest award in screenwriting.
Yeah.
And it's like, it means nothing because
They go,
they
that's
don't
great.
know.
What's for dinner?
Well, exactly. And I was sitting at the award show, sitting next to the guys who wrote Game of Thrones, not
my
knowing
God.
that they were the guys who wrote Game of Thrones and they were the creators of it. So, they do montages when they're like, montage
About to
of this
announce
thing, and
the
they were
thing,
going to get
yeah.
a big prize. And Game of Thrones montage came out. And Game of Thrones, very violent, right? Like,
Yeah.
very
Yes.
gory. It's like,
I can't
don't
watch
know,
that.
Exactly. Thank you.
I
So-
don't do that.
The first
fantasy
episode, they were
bullshit,
like killing.
no.
They were
What?
like gutting animals out and like sleeping inside their bodies. It's
Yeah,
like, get out of
exactly.
here.
And these guys sitting next to me, I'm like, why are they giving an award to this? Like, stop this, And then it turns out they were the guys who created it.
Oh God.
But the nicest guys ever, and I'm sure they have deals to make 10 more seasons of something
Yeah.
new. But when you're an outsider and you don't know anybody, that became the catalyst. I came home, I told my kids, I said, no one's going to read this paper. It's great. No one's going to read it. Because
Yeah.
I've seen now that even people who are paid to read this stuff don't read it. I have to put my voice out there in a new way so that people know what I'm about. And that's when the whole comedy thing, they're like, just become a stand-up comic. That's what everybody does. I was like, no one's
Yeah.
doing that.
there you go.
And that's how it started.
Do you know Mindy Kaling?
I'm sorry?
Do you know Mindy Kaling?
Yes, I do.
Is she nice to you?
Very.
Is she on Ozempic?
Spill the tea, sis.
I'm not friendly enough to know for a fact,
Yeah.
but everybody who has suddenly lost weight in the last year,
Yeah.
the suspicion is there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If the weight loss happened in 22, 23 and it was sudden and drastic, I'm like, you weren't hiking so much before.
Yeah, you need to not. It could be the jab. We're supporters of the jab.
Yeah.
No, but
enjoy the
there's no
job.
shame in it. I'm taking it.
Are
There's
you?
no- yeah.
How's it going?
It's great.
Yay.
It's great
Too,
because
yeah.
it really like for those of us who have a problem with like eating and portion control, like, and
Yes.
who doesn't? I don't know anybody who doesn't
Yeah.
actually. But okay, my husband, whatever. My mother-in-law's
Yeah.
voice is speaking in my head right now. She's like, he doesn't. No one in my family.
Yeah.
Whatever. But
I'm with you, sister. I take it too.
no,
I have to, yeah.
and I think it's life changing. I
Yeah.
don't think there's any shame in it. I don't question people if you're taking blood pressure medication or
Right.
like
Or
I don't know
thyroid.
whatever
Triglyceride
you know.
medication.
Triglyceride.
It's like whatever. Oh, every guy is on Lipitor. Every person I know is on
Yes.
Lipitor. I don't question that.
Yeah.
So I do. I don't know if she's on it or not, but every person, and I know so many people who suddenly lost a lot of weight in the last like year and a half.
And is now as a woman, as an Indian woman in the industry, is there a lot of competitiveness since it's a small group of you girls that have really made it? Is there competitiveness, or is she like nice to you? Is she like the Beyonce of the comedians in the Indian female Indian community?
Mindy?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's so nice to me.
Yeah.
And I have so much respect for what she's done
Good.
because she's not just an Indian comedian.
She's so funny.
good.
She's so
the best.
fucking funny.
She's so good. Like you just can't argue with that level of work.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's
You know.
the gays get jealous of each other. Gays don't support each other.
No, we
No?
don't.
No.
Come
no.
on.
It's more of a sin than the lifestyle to support.
Well,
a
it's more
brother
like
and sister.
her, or like it's more of a
Yeah.
cattiness, a bitterness, like I'm better than her.
Yes.
Here and there. I mean, I'm not with everyone. I'm not like that. Like Ross Matthews, I feel like he's like paved the way for me, so I like Ross Matthews. But like others queens, I'm like,
Like which ones?
like
Go.
Talk
Brandon
about
Walker,
Brandon Walker, the Will Comptons
Will
of the
Compton.
world.
Yeah, some people at Barstool, other gays at Barstool.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
we do
you
that?
know, but here's the thing. Sometimes people are nice just because that's what's expected.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then there are others who actually put their money where their mouth is. They collaborate, you do stuff with them. I would say Mindy is a supporter, is a real supporter. Lily Singh, another one,
Yeah.
very supportive. I mean, I'm such a fan, and I've been since her first YouTube
Yeah.
thing dropped. I don't even
Yeah,
know
yeah.
how many years ago. And then there are others who are like there's a lot of lip service. Like, oh, I love what you do.
Yeah.
And then they say that and they don't even follow you.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I know what
why
you
do you
mean.
even say that? It's okay.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
Should we do the do you speak Hindi?
Yeah, of course I do.
I want to learn some phrases.
Okay.
I don't know what phrases would be useful for our daily life here at Barstool, which we could learn. Maybe shut the fuck up, get out of the way.
Yeah.
Maybe
How
a
do you
beat-
say
maybe
like
a beat-
shut up?
Maybe be quiet.
Chup.
Choop.
Chup. Chup.
Choop.
How do you say girl?
Girl.
Like hey girl. How do I say hey
yeah,
girl?
the way you want to say, because girl has 2-3 words. I'm just
I want to say
thinking,
hey girl
Hey girl.
or hi girl, hello girl.
Could be any of the three.
There's not a hello. See, we're not a fun people. Like, you just
Yeah.
complicated things. But try to be
We're not
fun.
a fun people.
You can-
You don't have a word for hello?
No, you could have been like, how do you tell somebody, like, study, do your homework? I would have been like, that's how you do it.
No, I'm gonna, what?
What that mouth do?
Do you have?
Do you have coke?
Yeah.
आपके पास coke है? Coke है?
How do you
Just
say-
coke है.
Coke.
Okay.
Yeah, and because Coke is Coke and Coke exists everywhere, it's like you don't
Yeah.
even need a translation. Everybody in India knows Coke.
Everybody knows.
Well, everyone in West Hollywood knows Coke as well.
But in India, we have our own version of Coke and Pepsi. We have our own Coke. It's called Thumbs Up. You should thumbs
Thumbs up?
Thumbs
Thumbs
up.
up. Well, we were speaking about
Oh,
Yeah.
which maybe
I would not know that. Okay.
No.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
No drugs while I'm on the record.
no drugs are on the record. What about I'll meet you in the bathroom stall.
Okay. Have you seen an Indian bathroom?
No.
No one
There's
is
no
meeting
stall?
anybody there. There is
No?
no stall.
There's no stall?
There's
It's a hole in the
barely
floor.
a toilet. Yes.
But do you have a word for stall?
No.
No word for stall.
No, because you see, you're thinking privacy. That doesn't exist.
That doesn't exist. That's
That
where
doesn't-
the culture. That's why I'm so interested. Is like the cultural like, differences. and things.
You'll go and they'll be like, just go behind this bush.
Yeah.
Just go. You want privacy? We give you a tree.
What else do you have, Joey, for a phrase? Something you say regularly.
Are your kids? Do your kids have slang that they come home and you're like, what are you guys talking about? Like the young kids slang. We're learning some new slang, some new words to the dictionary, American dictionary. Were just added.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know what they mean, but I'm going to read them to you.
Okay.
And then maybe see if have your kids ever said these words.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
The first one is Rizz.
Rizz. I have heard that word.
Rizz. It means like when you're talking to a girl, like, oh, he rizzed her up.
Yes, I have heard it, and I have heard my sons use that,
Yeah.
and I didn't.
He's
know.
got the Rizz.
Yeah.
She's a Rizz god.
Rizz
Yeah,
A Rizz
god.
queen.
Like, I've heard my younger one say to my older one, "Don't Rizz her so much" or something.
Yeah.
You heard your young. Yeah, I love it.
Is that a thing?
Your
Yes.
younger said to your older, don't
I
Rizz.
think it stems from charisma.
Oh, it does?
Yes,
I didn't know that.
It stems from
I
charisma.
see.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you have like
that-
your outgoing, and you have like you have you have swag almost like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be
So
on
the
there,
younger
too.
one is telling the older one, stop trying so hard.
Yeah,
Don't
I
Rizz
mean,
her
my
up.
younger
Yes.
one is like, yeah, he's like the family police.
He's the family police.
Yeah.
What about
Next one is mid.
Yeah, mid.
Mid, of course.
What
Come
does
on.
mid mean?
It's mid is like meh, average.
Yeah,
That's
it's
so
average.
mid.
That's like everything is mid. For a teenager, everything in
Teenage
life
mid.
is mid.
I'm dating a teenager, and
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
is he loves saying
He's
mid.
not mid.
Now simp.
Yeah.
You know simp too.
I
So you
know
know, so
simp.
you have high school boys. That's how you know all these things.
What is simp?
Simp, I don't even know what it is. Simp means like you're simping from the heart. I think it's like being pussy whipped.
Yeah, exactly.
Simp
Like,
is, so it's like you're trying too hard. You're doing everything a girl wants.
You're kissing
Yeah.
her ass. You're like, oh, I'll do anything you want, sweetheart. I'm like, you're pussy whipped. Like you're a simp.
Do you know? Go ahead.
and that's complicated, that concept, because the boys will like make fun of each other, like, don't be a simp.
Yeah.
But then
She
if
knows
the
it
boy
all.
is not like, if he's not caring enough, the girl's like, he doesn't even care. But if he cares too much, he's a simp. So it's like a thing. Like, and I have two boys. I have two boys. So like, woohoo.
Yeah.
Why you want boys
No,
instead of girls?
Of course, no one wants a girl.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's
What?
like-
That's why in Asia
it's
you
a
can't
girl.
even have
it's
girls.
a girl boy thing. Yeah.
You want boys instead of girls? I had no idea.
Yes, no.
They have to carry on the
girl.
family name.
Why you think I had like everybody knows if the first kid is a girl, you gotta fix that.
Fix that. Oh
and
my
and
god.
I mean, like, she's fine. Listen, look, my daughter, she's fine. She has a therapist. It's okay.
Yeah.
I
has
pay
$90
her
muffins.
$3.50 an hour, so two of them can talk shit about me.
Yeah.
This is what they do. This all that her therapy. That's all it is.
That is expensive therapy.
But-
$3.50 an hour.
Do you know what bussin' means? Because that's the other one that was added to the dictionary. But that's so bussin'.
Yes, it's like hot.
Yes, bussin'.
Yeah.
I've only heard it in the text of food, like this. Oh, this is bussin'. Like this.
Oh, it's food
fun.
is like good. It's bussin'.
I'm assuming it's food based. Bussin'.
I think that's what it is.
Like
What
my
is it?
aloo curry is
Awesome
bussin'.
or great. Bussin' is awesome or great. For example, you hear at the dinner table, those
There
tacos
you
are
go.
bussin'.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
There we go. Now your husband was born here, or was he born in India?
India.
Okay, good. So how long was he in the country longer than you, or were you in the country longer?
No,
than him?
he lived in Switzerland when I was in Cleveland, and we both met in New York.
Oh my God.
It was his
Wow.
first time here.
How exciting!
Yeah. Yeah, this is the beauty of the internet.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why today when people date, they're like, well, he's on the west side. I can't date him. I'm like, what?
And do you guys live in New York
What are
City?
you talking about?
Do you raise your kids in New York City?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay,
cool.
good.
25 years.
Oh,
yeah.
good.
All three of my kids are New York City public school kids.
Oh wow.
Yeah. We're very much part of,
Where in the
my
city do
kids.
you live?
Upper East Side.
Oh,
And so do I.
Yeah.
So
Neighbors.
funny. Yes.
Neighbors.
Neighbors.
I love it.
neighbors.
It's a good place to raise kids. For us,
It is,
that's
yes.
what it was about, the school and the other school and the third school and the subway. everyday stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
exciting. I know we're neighbors.
Yeah.
I'll have to hang out.
Yeah.
You guys can hang out. You can
Do you drink or no?
Of course I do.
Okay, good.
How you think I get through life?
I know.
Are you kidding me?
What do you like to
Look
drink?
at the world we're in. My God, I want to open my eyes and be like, where's my tequila? Before you see the headline and you're like, it's over. It's over.
What do you like to drink? Tequila?
Tequila.
There you go.
Just like you. You guys have a lot more
We
common
do.
than I thought you would.
Two abrasive moms.
Yes.
Teenage kids.
with teenagers in the house.
teenagers in the home.
Tequila queens.
How old is your kid?
I don't have a kid.
No,
I'm only
you-
kidding. My boyfriend's 23 though.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's close. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's close. That's close.
It's teenager vibes. 23, they're still gigging.
Yeah.
There's no real, usually, I'm not talking about your boyfriend.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
you're accurate.
At that
I
age,
was-
they're
They're probably
still...
classmates.
Yeah, they are probably classmates. When does your show come out?
Which show are
The
you
Zarna
talking-
Garg
so
special.
my 1 hour special is already out on Amazon
Yes.
Prime, 1 in a billion.
Okay.
My podcast is out on the 1st and 15th of every month, we upload a new episode.
That's when Vinny's checks come.
Why do you think we timed it that way?
Yeah.
Everybody get paid and watch my podcast for free when you buy your food.
Yes. Yes.
So on the 1st and 15th of every month, my podcast is aired on YouTube and Spotify and Apple.
And then you have stand-up dates coming up? Are you performing
yes.
all over? Yeah.
So I have my own dates also. I'm doing 3 shows in New York City. In
Where?
Upper West Side at West Side Comedy Club.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Which is where I like to work out new material,
Yep.
and I love that place. We have tremendously fun shows.
I have to come
But I'm
over.
also touring America with Amy Poehler and Tina Fey right now.
Oh, you buried the lead. My God. Amy Poehler and Tina Fey. How exciting is that?
It's wild.
How did you get
What
hooked
are
up
they
with
doing?
that?
Are they doing stand-up?
It's actually a whole show. So it's improv, it's stand-up, it's like a throwback to their friendship. It's like a lot of stuff going on in there.
Can you get us free tickets?
Maybe.
Okay. I like
Maybe.
She's like, I'm trying to make a living. I'm not
They're
gonna give you
doing
free.
4 shows in New York in February.
Okay, good. I want to come to that.
Yeah.
And so you're there. You open for them. You
Yeah.
do, and you do your stand up. You do 20 minutes, and then they come out.
Yeah.
I mean, they are like
That's
the top of the
insane.
top. They are so fucking. We actually work with a guy here, Milmore. That's Amy Poehler's cousin.
Well,
Yeah.
Not
Twice
that I-
removed.
Twice removed. How exciting! That's a huge deal. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm headed to Austin tomorrow to join them for 6 shows.
have you ever performed at the Stress Factory in New Jersey?
Yeah, all
Okay, good.
the time.
Well, can you tell our fans we still have 100 tickets left? Tell them
Yes.
When is your show?
October 16th. Do you want to open for us? I'm kidding.
October.
Yes, imagine she's like, fuck off. You can
No,
open for
hold
me.
on. You guys will sell out. Stress
Okay,
Factory
good.
sells out. October 16th, you guys must go watch these
Tell our
guys.
Indian
Stress
friends.
Factory. And it's such a fun venue. It is
Yes.
such a fun venue. And to all my Indian friends who live in the New Jersey neighborhood, go watch my friends October 16th, Stress Factory. And let me tell you why you should go.
Yes.
They're fun. They're super fun. Look at them. They're even willing to
I
dance.
love this.
And the club is amazing. They have food, they have drinks. It's the most fun experience you're going to have if you can't afford Taylor Swift tickets, which none of us can.
We're the next best thing.
Yes.
For Taylor
And there's a
Swift.
weed. You get 25% off at the weed store next door with a ticket to entry.
Yes.
How are you going to
At
resist
Earth
this?
and Ivy.
How are you going to resist this? Okay, take the weed. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell your mom. But just go do it, okay?
Thank you, Zarna.
Zarna,
lovely.
thank you
Thank
so
you for
much
coming.
for coming on.
Thank you.
This has
Thank
been
you
so
for
much
having me.
fun.
This was so fun.
It's very heartwarming. You have such a lovely
Yeah.
energy about you. Such a calm. I know it's not calming because you probably are high strung, but it is. You have a calming aura about you, and I just feel happier and more wholesome after you leave here today.
You're so sweet. Thank you.
Yeah.
I loved being here. Love being with you guys. It's so fun.
Oh, good.
And Stress Factory, I'm a supporter all the
Okay,
way.
good.
Yay.
And I have my own show at Stress Factory. New Year's Eve weekend. I'm doing the
Oh
whole
my
weekend.
God.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So everybody go October 16th for them and then buy tickets for New Year's
Yeah,
Eve.
you're like
and we're going to have a blast.
Thank you for coming, Zarna.
Thank you
Thank you.
guys. Bye.